Welcome to a new episode of Discover Daily, the AI-generated podcast curated by Perplexity to satisfy your curiosity about the latest in tech, science, and culture. I'm your host, Alex, and in today's episode, we'll be exploring a range of topics, from the highly anticipated Google I/O 2024 event to the US government's plan to increase tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles. We'll also look into the use of AI in schools for firearm detection, examine the intriguing concept of Moravec's Paradox, and finally take a look at the origins of Mother's Day. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about Google I/O 2024, which is set to take place on May 14th. This annual event is always a highlight for tech enthusiasts, as Google unveils its latest innovations and plans for the future. This year, we can expect a strong focus on artificial intelligence, particularly with the rebranded Gemini chatbot. Android 15 is also likely to be a major talking point, with rumors suggesting a host of AI-driven features and enhancements. While hardware announcements may take a backseat this year, there's still anticipation around potential updates to the Pixel Fold and the debut of Wear OS 5. Google's ecosystem as a whole, including Chrome OS and Google TV, may also see some exciting developments. The event promises to showcase how Google's technologies can be seamlessly integrated into our daily lives, making it an unmissable occasion for anyone interested in the future of tech. Moving on to a more contentious topic, the Biden administration is reportedly planning to announce a significant increase in tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles from the current 25% to a staggering 100%. This move is part of a broader strategy to protect domestic industries, particularly in the green energy sector, from foreign competition. The decision has sparked concerns about potential retaliatory measures from China and the wider implications for global trade relations. It's worth noting that this tariff hike is part of an ongoing review of trade policies put in place during the Trump administration. While the aim is to prioritize U.S. economic interests, the impact on the affordability and availability of Chinese EVs in the American market could be substantial. As always, trade policies remain a delicate balancing act with far-reaching consequences. In other news, schools across the United States are turning to artificial intelligence to bolster their security measures, specifically to detect firearms on their premises. This trend comes as no surprise given the tragic history of school shootings and the urgent need for proactive safety solutions. Companies like ZeroEyes and Iterate AI are at the forefront of this movement, offering AI systems that integrate with existing camera networks to identify potential threats in real time. While these technologies offer promising capabilities, their effectiveness and impact on privacy are still points of concern. Schools must carefully consider the costs and operational challenges of implementing such systems. However, with the right approach, AI could play a vital role in enhancing the safety of students and staff. As these technologies continue to evolve, finding the balance between security and privacy will be crucial. On a more philosophical note, let's explore Moravec's Paradox, a concept that highlights the counterintuitive nature of AI development. The paradox states that tasks that are simple for humans, like recognizing faces or navigating a room, are often extremely difficult for machines. Conversely, complex cognitive tasks like playing chess or solving mathematical problems are relatively easy for AI. This discrepancy is rooted in our evolutionary history, as sensorimotor skills have been honed over millions of years, while abstract reasoning is a more recent development. The paradox poses significant challenges for robotics, where physical interaction with the world is essential. Despite advances in narrow AI, creating a broad, adaptable intelligence that can perform a wide range of everyday tasks remains an elusive goal. Moravec's Paradox serves as a reminder of the unique complexities of human cognition and the need for interdisciplinary research to advance the field of AI. Finally, let's take a moment to appreciate the origins of Mother's Day, a holiday that holds deep significance for many. The modern celebration of Mother's Day in the United States can be traced back to Anna Jarvis, who sought to honor her mother's legacy as a social activist. The first official Mother's Day took place on May 10, 1908, and in 1914, President Woodrow Wilson established it as a national holiday. Interestingly, Anna Jarvis later became disillusioned with the commercialization of the holiday, feeling that it had strayed from her vision of personal and heartfelt expressions of love. Internationally, Mother's Day takes on various forms and dates, often reflecting different cultural and historical contexts. At its core, however, the day remains a tribute to the immeasurable contributions of mothers to their families and society as a whole. And that wraps up today's episode of Discover Daily. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe to Discover Daily on your favorite podcast platform. For more information on any of the stories we covered today, check out the links in the episode description. And if you're curious to learn more about the latest in anything and everything, download the Perplexity app on Android or iOS. We'll be back tomorrow with more stories to feed your curiosity. Until then, stay curious.